Hey crafty friends, Jen Cassell here. I'm back with this adorable project that I created for ScrapDiva Designs. I've been holding off on doing this because I'm with you. I was a little intimidated by this die. It's 4 pages worth of dies. The mini claw machine, so cute though. And guys, it's not that hard to put together. And I'm going to do a tutorial for you. So I'm going to focus mainly on the main body of the die set. These are all extras. So don't be intimidated by this. It's really not too hard to put together. And let me just show you what I created. Oh my goodness. I'm using that new Paige Taylor Evans Sugarplum Wishes collection. I love it. And of course the top comes off and you've got a pretty sizable box in there. So it measures, let me see, it's about 4 inches by 4.5. And then the width from the front is about about a little less than 3.5. So you've got yourself a pretty generous size box in there. You can fit a lot of goodies in. So stinking cute. Here's my back. I did the digital collection. I know I said that I wasn't going to buy any more collections, and I am guest designing for Paige this coming month. I announced it on Instagram this week. So I ended up picking a little bit of the physical collection up just so I could get started until Sugarplum came out in digital. Well, lo and behold, the day that I got the physical collection that I ordered, it came out in digital too. So I ended up buying the digital as well. But I really like the digital collections for the ephemera. I mean, obviously I'm going to use the paper, no doubt, but the digital ephemera is just where it's at. I did also use the Peppermint Mini Album die, and these are the smaller peppermints from the collection that I cut out, these are the smaller peppermint dies that come with that mini album set from ScrapDiva Designs. And I will link both dies in the description box. You can use my coupon code JEN10 for 10% off your purchase. So let's get into the tutorial. All right, so I'm gonna go through what I've cut out, all of the different components. Don't worry, we're gonna break this down and it's not gonna be too hard. So I'm gonna start over here. This is gonna be the base of your box. I've cut the backing paper and I'm using Basil cardstock, so about 90 pounds. And I am going to do pattern paper on both the interior and the exterior of the box. So I've cut out the stitched pattern twice. For the base, you are looking at these 2 dies right here. So for the front of your box, you're going to have the base, and then I've cut out the pattern paper twice. This is for the front panel with the window, and then this is going to jut out. And you're looking at this right here, along with this and these 2 for your pattern paper layers. This is the back of your box. Once again, I have my Basil base, and then I've cut the pattern paper twice for this. These are the sides of your box. Once again, Basil. I've cut this out twice. When I glue this together, I'm actually going to reverse. So this one is going to come over here and go on the opposite side. This one going over here, like this. And then finally, for the box itself, you have the top. All of these are the dies that you're going to want for the box top. You have your main panel, which I once again have cut out of Basil, and then you have your 4 side pieces all of the rectangles, and then this large rectangle for the top of your box. So I've added most of my pattern paper in the spots that I could. Obviously there's going to be a few spots that I didn't add it because I wanted to cover my tabs. So the first thing that I'm going to start with is the top of the box. Now I started to glue this down, and then last minute I pulled it up because I am using this extra component right here, and I wanted to be able to slide it right underneath my pattern paper so you can't see this blank edge right here. So to do that, I am going to use a little hot glue for this. I'm using a really cool paper that I got from Your Paper Insider. It is a silver holographic. Once that's down, I'm just going to go in there with my Barely Art. So I have this on. Looks like that from the front. And then I'm going to go through and really, now I've already done my tabs, like folded them over, but I'm going to go through again with my bone folder to give it a nice crisp edge before I start gluing these pieces in. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to my tab and come in like this. And I'm going to do that to all 4 of these tabs. All right, so, and once I have these tabs in, I'm gonna go in and place the rest of my pattern paper pieces. All right, so we have the top of our box completed. All right, so let's work on the box itself. I have added some acetate panels to the sides and front windows. I'm using this really cool acetate that I got a few years back. I think it's from American Crafts, but it's a star pattern and it's silver on one side and gold on the other. It's really cool. I've hoarded it for a while. So I've attached those, and the panels pieces that I cut, so they measure 2.5 by 2.5. And you'll need 2 of those, one for each of the sides. And then I also did one at 3.25 by 2.5 for the front window. So I'm going to take the bottom of my box. This is the bottom with the 2 tabs. And I am going to attach my side panels just like that. So to do this, I am going to go in with some Barely Art. Really make sure that that is down. And I'm going to do the exact same thing with the other side. Make sure that you're keeping the front to the front. This is the reverse side, and I can start adding in some more of my pattern paper. I'm going to use this red on the bottom here. So now I'm going to go in with my pattern paper pieces for these side panels. You can just use that window to really line them up. I know that my tabs are going to show in a couple different spots, but it's in the jutting out portion right here. So you're not really going to see that, and it'll just be a heck of a lot easier to have the pattern paper in there than trying to apply it when it's already starting to get put together. I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. All right, so now that I have this together, I am going to grab my back piece and apply it like this. And I'm going to do the exact same thing with my front piece. Now that I have these 2 attached, I'm going to start applying my pattern paper pieces to this front panel here. I've got this front panel applied. Now I'm going to start putting my box together. I'm going to apply glue to this panel. I'm going to apply glue to that tab and come up, and I'm using my work surface to make sure everything is at 90. Do the opposite side. So this is what you should have at this point. Now I'm going to start applying glue to these front panel tabs and finish our box. The best way that I found to do it is to apply glue to these 2 panels are these 2 tabs right here, and then just pinch it. Now you can move along to these ones right here. Finally, I've applied glue to this front tabs. So our box is put together. Here is our top for it. Everything looks great. So stinking cute. I can't believe I waited this long to play with this die. Now I am going to decorate. Here are a few of the die cuts from the die that I'm using for this. So here's the claw machine. And once again, you're going to see that silver holographic cardstock. So cool. And I have double layered this. I also cut this long rectangular piece, and I'm thinking I'm probably going to use it on this front panel right here. I grabbed candy out, and I cut this out of foam, also pattern paper for the back, but I left the candy just as the red foam. I'm thinking that I might apply a little glitter to this. I'm not sure. And then there's also this square that is, that has this little like slot inside it. So this is 2 different dies. And once again, I popped this up on foam as well. The circles, I'm just going to apply to the rectangle like this. So I am going to decorate this and I'll be right back. Okay, so here she is. So stinking cute. I love it. So I ended up doing a pom-pom on the top, and I just handmade this pom-pom. I did one of the ephemera pieces from the digital collection. Inside, you'll see my Santa, and when I printed him, I cut him mirrored image so you could see him on both sides. And then I did another digital ephemera. The candy from the collection is down here. Some more of the ephemera. I did those cute little peppermint candies from the peppermint die set. And then on this side, you're going to see some more of the ephemera pieces from Paige's collection. And then on the back, I just did my handmade by Jen Cassell. So cute. So I hope you like this tutorial. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Once again, head on over to ScrapDiva Designs. Here's all of her information on the back. You can use my coupon code JEN10 for 10% off your purchase. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more crafty content. I'll see you in the next crafty video. Bye.